Live streaming gear can get expensive, but there are still a handful of cheap things that I love. What's up? I'm Josh from Budget Church Livestreaming, and these are my top 5 church live streaming must-haves for under $25. These are going to be in no particular order, but make sure you stick around for the last one because that one's my favorite. All right, to kick it all off, we've got the multi-tool from SmallRig. This thing is a lifesaver. As you can see, it's pretty small form factor, but it still manages to pack 7 super useful tools into it. If we look at it here, it's got 4 different sized Allen keys. These are going to be perfect for any of the screws that are going to be on your camera rig or tripod or anything like that you're going to use. Next up, we actually have a flathead screwdriver here, great for screwing on tripod plates or anything with a flathead screw. Next, a Phillips screwdriver, so Phillips screws. And finally, a Torx bit driver as well. So you can see they pack all of this into a really tiny package. It's really sturdy, all metal. You even have a few holes on the side here where you can put some extra screws of common sizes to make sure you're never without one if you happen to drop one down the gutter. This thing fits in the pocket super well or even goes on a keychain. I love this multi-tool so much, I really can't recommend it enough. 21 bucks on Amazon, it's a must-have. Speaking of which, I'm going to have links to all 5 of these items in the description below. If you're interested in buying any of these, please consider using the links. I get a small commission from anything purchased through those links and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So it's a great way to support the channel if you think the content is useful. Next up, moving on to number 2, we have bongo ties. If you haven't heard about bongo ties, I'm about to blow your mind. These things are perfect for wrapping up those large cables that Velcro ties just don't cut it for. Just bundle up your cable and then wrap this guy around and slip the bongo through the loop on the other end. It pulls tight and grabs anything that you need it to. They make these in all sorts of sizes, but these particular ones are $9 for a pack of 10 on Amazon. It's really a bargain. It's not just for wrapping up cables either. If you need to strap a receiver box to the side of your tripod or really just fasten any 2 items together, wrap one of these around there and you're going to have a connection that's super strong, really easy to take apart when you need to, and you don't have to use a whole roll of gaff tape to accomplish it. Really great addition to your toolbox. All right, number 3, and this one is for you camera ops out there. That's right, we're talking about earplugs. Yeah, I know, they're not that exciting, but your camera ops and your ears will love you for these. It gets loud on stage, we all know it, especially when you're up by the drums or even the acoustic or anything happening on stage, really. And a lot of times we're wearing single ear headsets, so our other ear is completely exposed to those cymbals and those toms and whatever else is going on over there. If you want to protect your hearing, these are definitely worth it. We keep a big pack of these with our gear, so anyone who needs one can grab one. I know there are some super fancy earplugs out there these days that are custom made for your ears or specifically made for concerts, and if that's something that you're into, go for it. But for the price, just grabbing a big box is perfect for us and probably going to be a benefit to your team, so look into it. The next item is something that everybody needs for their setup, and it's one of these, a network switch. This little guy is 22 bucks on Amazon and will help organize your tech stack a ton. I firmly believe that everybody should have a dedicated network for their production and maybe even specifically for their broadcast, and this will help you out a lot with that. One, you're not going to be relying on Wi-Fi to connect all your devices because you got a ton of ports. It also means you don't have to run cables all the way back to your network room every time you want to wire in a computer because you can set this thing up right on your desk. When you've got switchers, encoders, computers, and everything else, and they all need to be connected to the internet without the chance of going down, you really need a network switch. These are also great when you're working on site and you need more network ports than the venue provides you. You just slap one of these on the table and all of a sudden you've got 7 more ports that you can plug into. And the size fits perfectly into any road case or even a backpack. There's really no excuse not to be using one of these. There's obviously all sorts of levels of network switches. This one is super basic. All it does is give you a bunch of extra ports. There's no management. There's no software you need to deal with. Plug and play. It's great. If you need more than that, you probably know what you're looking for and you can find the right thing for the job. At this price though, throw one of these in the kit, you'll be super glad you have it. And finally, number 5. I know, I hyped it up a bunch at the beginning, but it truly is my favorite thing on this list. And it is this t-shirt. Okay, I know that's super lame, but if you're a production team member, you know how vital it is to have a lot of black t-shirts because you'll go through them like crazy. This specifically is the Goodfellow t-shirt from Target. These things are amazing. I really don't buy any other black t-shirts for production purposes. These range anywhere from $5 to $8 depending on when you catch it. They've got V-neck, they've got crew neck. They're super soft and comfy. They fit just right. The colors, they stay strong. They don't really fade. honestly, you can't go wrong with these t-shirts. I have so many of them in my closet right now, and I always wish that I had more. And if you don't think that that's that exciting of an item, you may not have been in tech long enough. So that's it, my 5 under 25. If you know somebody who would like this video or maybe enjoy some of my others, go ahead and send it to them. I know that I would have loved being sent good resources like this when I was trying to learn, and I want to be that for other people. Plus, you don't want them to miss any of my future videos. Maybe 10 items under $50? We'll see. Until next time.